There are trucks that earn a reputation, and then there's the Hilux. The name alone sparks images of dusty backroads, remote job sites, and rigs that just refuse to quit. Across the globe, this Toyota is legendary for toughness. You'll find it hauling in the outback, climbing mountain passes, or slogging through war zones. For decades, it's been the truck that laughs in the face of abuse. And now, the news we've been waiting for. The 2026 Toyota Hilux is set to debut stateside. Sure, the Tacoma's been our midsize hero, but the Hilux is a whole different breed. But there's a hook. Not everyone is going to love what Toyota has planned. Join us as we explore the world of wheels. Subscribe now and buckle up for the adventure. No diesel. One of the biggest calling cards of the Hilux has always been its diesel heart. The 2.8-liter D40 turbo, cranking out 201 horsepower and 369 pound-feet, is the stuff of legend. It's not the fastest thing on the road, but that's never been the point. This mill is about pulling, pushing, crawling, and lasting. Farmers, miners, and overlanders will tell you it's the kind of setup that feels indestructible. Fill it up, point it at the horizon, and it'll just keep going. But, as you know, America's not getting an oil burner. Even with the recent rollback on emission standards, Toyota isn't planning to drop a diesel Hilux on U.S. soil. Instead, they'll lean into petrol power. That means we're more likely to see something from the Tacoma lineup. The midsize favorite now runs a turbocharged 4 and a hybrid variant. But for the Hilux, they may go bigger. A naturally aspirated V6 has a reputation of its own. Durable, reliable, and almost impossible to kill, it fits the Hilux personality like a glove. Sure, some hardcore fans will be grumbling about the missing diesel, but let's not forget that Tacoma is moving record numbers with its Turbo 4. Toyota clearly knows what buyers here are choosing with their wallets. Hilux Champ. Toyota hasn't just been teasing the Hilux name for the U.S., there are whispers it might actually show up here in a special form. If that's the case, let's be honest, Hilux Champ won't be the dream scenario for hardcore truckers. It's not the rugged rig most people picture when they hear Hilux name. It's a stripped-down little pickup, built around a bare-bones chassis you can turn into pretty much anything. Ice cream truck, delivery rig, mobile workshop, you name it. Now, on paper, that might sound like a letdown, but here's the flip side. This is exactly the type of truck the American market doesn't really have right now. Since its debut, the Hilux Champ has been gaining serious traction in Asia, where buyers love the flexibility and low cost. And the price tag? The new Hilux Champ could start under $25,000 stateside. In today's truck world, that's basically unheard of. Of course, you're not rolling off the lot with a finished product. You'll still need to throw some money at it, outfitting it for work, play, or whatever you've got in mind. But that's part of the appeal. It's a blank canvas, and Toyota's betting that at least some American buyers are ready for something different. TRD versus other trims. Back to the standard Hilux. If Toyota brings it over in its full form, we're not just talking about another midsizer with a V6. We're talking about a truck that could carry some of the coolest off-road packages Toyota builds today. The TRD lineup is already crushing it, especially the TRD Pro. But after years on the market, some buyers are itching for something fresh. That's exactly why Toyota launched the Trailhunter. It's not just a cosmetic package. It's a different flavor, designed with overlanding in mind, built for people who want to go beyond the campground and into the wild. That's also why the Hilux keeps getting so much attention. Globally, it's known for that off-road flair. You see it ripping across dunes in the Middle East or crawling through jungle tracks in Southeast Asia, and even makes cameos in war movies, blasting through hills like nothing can stop it. That's the Hilux image, and it's one every truck fan can appreciate. Then there are trims Americans haven't had access to: Rogue, Rogue X, Invincible. All of them crank up the attitude, combining tougher looks with serious gear. And what's more, the Hilux also gets a GR Sport trim overseas. Think of it as a high-performance version, tuned for a sharper, more engaging drive. Tacoma doesn't have anything like that right now, which could give Hilux a unique edge if Toyota decides to bring those badges across the pond. Redesign and release date. Toyota isn't just tweaking the Hilux, it's giving it a whole new look. For American buyers, whatever lands here will feel completely fresh. But this isn't just about a facelift. The redesign hints at something bigger, a new chapter for the truck, a fresh start in the new world, a debut that could reshape how we see mid-sized pickups in the U.S. The truck scene is eagerly waiting for its debut later this year. Once Toyota pulls the sheets off the prototypes, we'll get the full picture, especially a clearer roadmap for the Hilux future stateside. That's when the whispers will turn into concrete announcements, including what trims, engines, and packages we might actually see here in 2026. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.